μας, εκπροσωπώντας τις gallery languages. Θα ξεκινήσουμε με το τραγούδι της clubEFL που έχει γράψει για το clubEFL όταν τον πρωτογνώρισε. Και μαζί μας είναι κάποιοι μαθητές των Κέντρων Ξενοδοχείων Ζαχαρία που δεν πήγαν ακόμα κατασκήνωση, θα είμαστε περισσότεροι, και θέλουν να το γνωρίσουν από κοντά. Μπορείτε να τραγουδήσετε μαζί και να χορέψετε. Τα lyrics θα είναι στην οθόνη.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Maria and everybody else. So many people working together today to make this a successful 5th annual Big Bang clubEFL conference. I'm really happy to be here. And before I start the presentation and prepare, I'm very happy to announce that I have a group with me. We're going to do the What's clubEFL song. Now, don't worry, you don't have to do the song, but if you want to, the lyrics are here, and students, don't worry. If you want to rap, if you want to dance, if you want to stand there and look cool. No pressure, no pressure, because usually no pressure means more participation. This is the idea. I'll keep that the secret. Not a secret, really. So this is a song that I wrote when soon after I had the pleasure of meeting Dimitris online. I think it was, yes? I believe it was 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, when we met. And we met because Dimitris made a quiz. I don't think I was the first, but I was really happy. Without his asking, he just made this quiz. Who's this guy? Made a quiz for my song. So great. So we started talking, and I'll tell you more when I do the presentation. He asked me if I could write a song. I said, sure, this is the song. And I think you know a little bit. A little bit. But again, don't worry.
Thanks again.
Oh, you're welcome again, and again, and again. So, this song is about clubEFL, of course, and really one of the earliest things I think about blended learning. Certainly the only blended learning song for children I have ever seen. So I continue to be very impressed with Dimitris and everyone who works with clubEFL. So honored to be here. This is What's clubEFL? And I don't know how loud this is. We're going to check. Can you be my DJ? I need a DJ. Oh, photographer. Okay, DJ. Is this okay? Louder, softer? Okay, DJ. What's clubEFL? I hear you say it's a way to give your students a chance to play. In English classroom, every girl and boy created to relax and enjoy. What's clubEFL? I hear you say it's a way to give your students a chance to play. In your English classroom, every girl and boy can create and communicate, relax and enjoy. Learning English isn't boring, learning English is cool. Jumpstart with clubEFL and yours. Use it anywhere you teach to support ELT. It's built on your classes to embrace them with activities to do on the computer, at school or at home. There's fun to do together and fun to do alone. Learn English through movies, songs, and songs. It's easy to use, just follow along. Yeah, these guys have special moves. What's clubEFL? I hear you say it's a way to give your students a chance to play. In your English classroom, every girl and boy can create and communicate, relax and enjoy. What's clubEFL? I hear you say it's a way to give your students a chance to play. In your English classroom, every girl and boy can create and communicate, relax and enjoy. About their safety And clubEFL is the safest place to be. Student assessment and learning resources. Countless quizzes you can use in your courses. Different by content and meaningless drills. clubEFL to build the core skills. Stimulate your senses, your eyes and ears. Every student, far and near. Influence your classroom with fun and good cheer. clubEFL will get you into high gear. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, kids. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. So, I'm going to do more songs with you, but first, I have a presentation. So, you can go now and then maybe, yes, after, come back. Thank you. Wonderful. One moment. Okay. Sorry, one moment. Here we go. Okay. Thank you. But students, don't go far because I'm going to need you again later. Yeah. Oops. Okay. So, I like to move around. I hope it's okay. I'll try not to block your view. The name of the talk today is Relax, Repeat, Remember, the basic formula for language acquisition. My name is Jason R. Levine. I have a name on the internet for my songs and videos. That's Fluency MC. You'll see this. Very happy, as I said, to be here. And if you look closely, you can see the logo for Gallery Languages. I'm very excited to talk to you for a few minutes about this organization I'm working with. And some of you know a little bit if you're on Facebook, maybe thinking, what exactly is Gallery Languages and then Gallery Teachers? So I want to talk about what is Gallery Languages, what is Gallery Teachers. So Gallery Languages, which is based in England, Italy, Romania, and now Russia, Germany, we are supporting different language schools and programs, connecting teachers and students for study abroad programs, for events at schools. And we are very interested in working more with clubEFL. And the great advantage is to take what you are doing and make it more international, to have more opportunities for teachers and students here to do things outside for clubEFL, to have more opportunities. So, Gallery Teachers, which I am helping to develop personally, this is a network of teachers, independent, so you can be private school, public school, whatever, to have more professional development opportunities, webinars, materials, and also to possibly travel and do workshops or online presentations. So we're very excited about this relationship. This is me. I don't know if you can see this, but it says promoting innovation. So the reason I'm so excited to work with clubEFL is because innovation has always been so important to clubEFL, and Gallery Languages is looking for more partners like this. So this would be very nice. In September, we're hoping to do more together, clubEFL and Gallery Languages. So if you're interested, first thing you can do, galleryteachers.com is going to start in September. So for now, we are just a Facebook group. So if you, do you know some of those people? So we are promoting conference. So Gallery Teachers is a group on Facebook, and you can read here what I wrote about the philosophy of the group. And this philosophy is not the Facebook group philosophy, this is the company as well. But for now, before the website officially launches, you can join us here. And one of the things I'm doing for Gallery is I'm doing student workshops. I'm traveling around the world to different countries. I really hope to come to Greece to do this workshop. And I just want to explain a little bit. If you go on Facebook, you can see a lot of pictures of where I've been going: Italy, Spain, France, Belgium, Germany. I'm going to Russia soon. And the event is me doing my music with students. It's 90 minutes. I've done it with 400 students in one place. So it's a nice thing for a big group event because, you know, €2 for each child or €3. It can be easy to do. It's €600, but if you don't have a big space, I can do 2 shows, right? So 1 show in the morning, 1 in the afternoon is the same price. So if you're interested in rhyme on time, and we say, what's the time? Rhyme on time. What's the time? What's the time? Thank you. This is a picture of a Rhyme on Time event in Spain. And you can see a very big event. And this is the Gallery Languages team in Italy, and this is Manuela Galandri. And if you're interested in Rhyme on Time, I would love to talk about how I could come and do this in Greece. You can email her, Manuela@Gallery Languages. You can, of course, message me or email me on Facebook or through my website. So, at the end, I'll talk a little bit more. And Demetrius, I don't know if you want to say anything about this, or later we can speak, but really excited if we can work together, clubEFL and Gallery. So my presentation is on the 3 R's, right? Relax, repeat, remember. But maybe you know these 3 R's. Does anybody know these? Yes. Have you seen this before? So, yes. In the United States, where I'm from, sometimes people mention the 3 R's: reading, writing, rhythmic. So, as you can see, only one of these is actually R, because the W is silent, and then we say rhythmic. When people talk about the 3 R's, reading, writing, arithmetic, what do you think they're talking about? What is this about? Basic knowledge, core knowledge. And usually the idea is we don't really need arts education. We don't need language and music and these things. We just need reading, writing, arithmetic. So I don't like this idea, and I think these days most people agree we need to develop critical thinking skills because of 21st century. So I have these 3 R's for language learning: relax, repeat, remember. And I want to talk to you about this idea, which is very, very fundamental, and it's not a new idea, but I hope I can show you how I use this idea to develop materials, songs in particular, but whether you use songs or you don't use songs, I hope some of the ideas here with repetition and practice can help you as language teachers. I had a Korean student in New York City. Her name was Ji Young. And often Ji Young made sentences like this. Yesterday I go a movie. How many mistakes here? 2. Yesterday I went to a movie. So, very common mistakes. However, Ji Young, when she made these mistakes, had been in the United States for 4 or 5 years. So, she was still making mistakes like this. And the problem was not only her accuracy, she she also was not very fluent. So Jiyoung, what did you do yesterday? Yesterday I went, right? So problem with accuracy and fluency. Why? Well, the big problem, even in the United States, so in Korea, of course, there's not so much English input, but even in the United States, she was not getting enough English. She was going to class, but class was limited. And after class, she was with her friends speaking Korean. She was on the internet in Korean. So she was getting low input. As a result, she didn't understand very much. Therefore, her confidence went down. Confidence goes down, what happens? You're not motivated to listen to English or read English, so you don't get input. It goes like this. Of course, this is true even more in countries where English is not the home language, like Greece. But even in the United States, this was a problem. So I wanted something, the converse, right? How to make it so my students got more input, comprehensible input, of course, not anything too difficult, right? But listening and reading that they could understand to make the cycle go the other direction. I'm happy to share this PowerPoint, right? I can send it to whomever, and then you can, if you don't want to take pictures or notes. Yeah, you can take pictures too. But just if you don't want to, I'm happy to send it. It's open PowerPoint. Now this may look strange to you, but look at it for a moment. Strange, right? What do I mean? Jiyoung was not a farmer or a sailor. Most English learners are not farmers or sailors. Well, what do you think?
No.
Usually, do they need to exercise? Outside of their normal life? No, why not?
They already do.
They already get enough exercise naturally. Do you see what I'm talking about? Yes. But most of us, right, we need to make an effort. We don't have lives where naturally we are getting exercise. Enough exercise. We have to try, okay, I need to get in shape, so I'm going to jog or do sit-ups at home. Questions? Oh. It's part of my What do you think? Would you play in a volleyball tournament without practicing with your team? It's not a trick question. No tricks. Would you practice with your team without exercising first? Probably not. You go to practice, but you've just been eating potato chips at home, watching television, go to practice, and right? Well, do you see what I'm trying to say about language? So to me, volleyball practice is the class, right? That's your class. And what I do, and what Demetrius at clubEFL, what you do, is not to eliminate the class. It's not no class. It's how to support the class, because the class is not the practice, the exercise, I think. The class is the volleyball team together. Not this, but the group. Why? Because you want to help the students in real life to use English. But there is something missing here, I think. If you just go to English class, just practice and just the tournament, it's not enough. But of course, most people learning English, they don't have, like sailors and farmers do with exercise, they don't have enough English. They're not immersed. That is a wonderful situation if you can have it, but it's not reality for most people, including people in the United States who come, like Gia Lee. So they need to work out. How to work out? So I feel very strongly about this. And when I travel to schools and meet teachers, very often teachers say to me, oh, my students, they're not speaking enough English. I say, I understand. Why do you think? And they say, number one reason?
They don't study.
Nope. That's usually number two. Number one reason, I'm not a native speaker. Many teachers tell me this. It is crazy. It's crazy. They say I'm not a native speaker, or they say my students hate English, they don't study. Right? Or they say I'm a bad teacher, my activities are boring. Okay. Maybe those things are true, but this is not the reason why. The number one reason why. The number one reason why is your students don't get enough English. And you have 45 minutes, or 1 hour, or on Wednesday, right? So, it doesn't matter. You can be the best teacher in the world, right? If your students don't get enough practice, you can give them really nice communicative activity. Role play, guided discussion, task-based learning. You can do all kinds of things, but if they don't get enough input and practice, it doesn't work. Have you heard this before?
Of course.
Why? Basically, we agree, right? Why is this? A lot of input, thank you. But it's not just input. They get a lot of exposure, a lot of input, and anything else about kids? They have a real need, not just we're in class, the teacher wants us to speak English, right? To express themselves, to achieve a goal, good.
Survive, because to survive.
Survive, right?
Because they need food. They need food, and they have to ask for it.
Give me food. So we have input. I need to add survive. I don't have that one. Do you agree also about the next three are related? Right? To be relaxed, not worried about mistakes. And this one is very interesting because I think if you teach middle school, high school, or adult, the older the student becomes, the more active their analytical brain, so they want to know why. Why does the phrasal verb have a particle? But this doesn't always mean, and usually doesn't mean, that their proficiency in English goes up, usually. Right? So, have you seen this before? Many times, right? And forgive me, this is the basic one from 1959, so there have been different ways people have been working with Bloom's taxonomy. For the purpose of my discussion today with you, this is enough. What I'm saying is, students don't get enough here, right? There's not enough recall. And if you don't have enough of the language here, automatic, then how are you going to do this? Right? It's a very basic question, but I think many teachers, including myself, a few years ago, trying so hard to do this. Right? We want them to think critically and use English in real life, that we forgot that without enough of a base, without a foundation, it doesn't matter how good your communicative activity is. It doesn't matter how real it is or interesting. Because if they don't have the target language here to really use it, and you push here, push, then what? How do the students feel? Bored, discouraged, stressed, right? And then I notice many students and teachers, they have their own conclusion about why. The students don't like it because of this, or I'm a bad teacher, or I'm not a native speaker. Do you know about the Audiolingual method? and communicative language teaching. So I learned French in school with the Audiolingual method. Repeating, repeating, repeating. And the idea was, you repeat the conversations enough, you will have the language, and you're ready to go. But the problem, the conversations in my high school French book were not interesting, and they did not connect to real life functions and goals. So, as a result, I don't remember them, or I remember one or two for no reason. I don't know why. So I remember one, which is, Allô Delphine, ici Alain. Oh, bonjour Alain. Il neige, allons-y dans le jardin. Hello Alan, it's Delphine. Hi, it's snowing, let's go into the yard. Why do I remember this, but I don't know how to ask for directions in French, right? This is the problem with Audiolingual. Communicative approach. I was trained CELTA, with the CELTA, and then a master's in TESOL. That communicative approach was the only real approach because of the focus on, I don't have the word here, function, but yes, meaningful language in context, the language you need to ask directions, the language you need to apologize or achieve some goal. So, I continue to believe this, and I think most of us probably do, practical purpose to use the English communicatively. But the problem, remember Ji-Yeon Lee, my Korean student? She was going to communicative language teaching classes, and people sat around and talked. What do you think about gun control? What do you think about compare American food and Korean food? And Ji-Yeon loved these classes. Oh, it's interesting. I can express my opinion. Much better than Audiolingual. But the problem was, Ji-Yeon did not have the language to express her opinion. Or she had a little bit, but not very fluent with mistakes. So, to me, there is not one that works better. We need to do something to try to take the best from both. Do you know this expression? Anybody? Yes. Don't throw the baby out with the... What does this mean? It's advice. Keep what's important, nice. Perfect. Don't throw the good stuff away with the bad stuff. Keep the good stuff. The baby's the good stuff. I mean, they cry, they want things, but they're good. Yeah, better than the bathwater. So, what do I mean? When I first was training with the CELTA, there was more attention, I thought, than now to drilling, to really getting the target language, the exposure to that language automatized more. But I don't think it's like that very much these days, because people think it's boring to repeat. And you know why they think that? Because it's usually boring to repeat. So it's not. I am not here to convince people, repeating traditional ways to drill and repeat, we need to do them. Because we don't have to. There are other ways to get repeated exposure. But if you're not getting repeated exposure and practice, it's very hard or impossible, I think, to achieve what you want as a student and as a teacher. I want to show you a video. And in the video, I'm just going to show it, and you tell me why you think this video is this style, this approach. vocal play.
Well, I was about to ask you the same question. What's that? I don't know, but sure it's back.
It's the letter D.
So what?
The letter D.
Oh,
Like to hear the story about the letter D, boys?
do we have any choice?
No. Late last week, a real old dog went out digging in a terrible bog, found some dice on a hollow log, and won a duck from a friendly paw. He walked along till he spotted a door, dropped his duck down on the floor, found a dime, bought a dinosaur. Dinosaur?
So that's the letter D. Boy, it sure is packed.
Do you know what else we learned, boys?
No.
If you dig a dinosaur, drop your duck for a dime. What a beautiful film! Wasn't that a great film? I'd love to see that film just one more time. Could you roll that deep film one more time, maybe? I'd love to see
What's
it.
happened, man? I was about to ask you the same question. What's that? I don't know, but it sure is back.
It's the letter D.
So what?
The letter D.
Oh,
Like to hear a story about the letter D, boys?
do we have any choice?
No.
So first you see the letter D video, then Ernie from what television show? Sesame Street says, "Oh, that was great! I love that. Can we watch that one more time?" And then they play it again. And then after, Ernie comes back again. "Oh, I really love that. Let's play it one more time." And they play it again. 4 times. This is 1969, the first Sesame Street show. This was the pilot show. The first one, they never showed this. It was never on because people said, that's going to be boring to repeat it. But of course, kids, 4 years old, again, because it's natural, like learning to walk or fly, to learn language, they know they have to repeat it. And isn't it interesting? Before technology, video cassette, rewind, again, they did it this way. Now we don't have to do that. Now we have clubEFL, YouTube, we can repeat things so much more easily than before. Whoop, sorry. Can I go to the next one? Sorry. One second. I might need to escape or just this way is okay. Take a look. Do you think this is a good situation or a bad situation for me? True story. True story.
That's an idea.
It's an idea. It's true though. Her name was Miss Fahey. I think we usually remember the good teachers and the bad teachers.
Yes.
Their name, right? You don't remember the names of the other ones, just the good ones and the bad ones. She was wonderful. Seems like a good situation. She was a very difficult teacher. Very difficult, but this is all true. It's good, except one problem. So you would think, if she was so great, I would today, if you ask me, tell me about World War I, I would feel comfortable and have some, but you ask me, tell me about World War, I can't remember what happened. Why? Well, these commercials were on television at the same time that I was studying for Ms. Fahey's European history class. I have not heard these commercials repeated since then. I found them on YouTube. YouTube is great, right? But I remember everything. I remember every word of the songs. I remember everything from the commercial. Why?
You show them all the time.
Because I saw them all the time, but I studied my notes all the time, too.
Yeah, but there's rhythm.
There's rhythm in the song, maybe. Rhythm helps. Pictures, that's good. Anything else?
You are not a Victoria learner.
I'm not a Victorian learner. Very possibly also. I want to show you one more video. Oh, sorry, I should tell you what this is. This is, are you ready? And maybe some of you know what this is. It's a Big Mac. McDonald's has used different strategies to help you remember. This one I'm going to show you is 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Now, I never went to McDonald's when I was young. I never ate this food, but here's the commercial. It's right here. Oop. Sorry.
I think they're describing a big...
Did you hear what the woman said?
Yes.
No.
She said, say it again. Remember in Sesame Street, Ernie says, play the letter D video, play it again, right? Just like kids, you read them the book and they say, again. And you say, but I read the book 17 times. And they say, again. Right? But when you get older, I understand. I don't need to repeat. Really? I think you do need to repeat, but the repeating must be interesting and fun. So companies spend a lot of time thinking about this, right? But teachers, we need to do this too. Yes. I was thinking about these things in my classes in New York, and one day, I don't remember exactly when or how, but I was in the classroom, and I said, with my students, I was talking to them, and I said, you know, I always, and the student said, Coca-Cola. And I said, excuse me? And other students were laughing, and I didn't understand then, okay. Because on television, on the radio, on the bus, on the highway, in magazines, always Coca-Cola. So when I said always, my student automatically, that's the knowledge base, remember? Bloom's taxonomy, that's recall. And when she said Coca-Cola, she was excited. Her confidence, her motivation, because for her, right? Always Coca-Cola. This she knew, because she had heard it and seen it enough times. But my target language on the whiteboard in the textbook was not enough. So this was like, now I get it. Just Nike. Just do it. But my students did not know just a little bit, just a moment, right? They knew just do it. Now just do it is okay, a little bit functional. Always Coca-Cola is not very useful. At a job interview, or meeting someone at a party, always Coca-Cola. I'll always love you, always be there, always late. Right? The students did not have these collocations. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I had a Japanese student, total beginner. We were looking at a map of the United States. We were just practicing, here is, or, we are in New York, and he saw Kentucky Fried Chicken. He did not know about the state of Kentucky. But when he saw Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, always Coca-Cola. It's that same feeling, because it's how we learn language. Combining words, chunking. It's that feeling of, I got it, right? So, do you know about collocation?
Yes.
So I started to put these things together. I was very interested in this idea, but I didn't understand how important it was to repeat them, right? Started calling them collos. I knew about this. Do you know about the lexical approach? So these ideas about collocation come from here. That language is not grammar first, right? Language is vocabulary, grammar is the glue. Grammar connects the vocabulary. I think almost everybody agrees with this. However, still in the classroom, in the textbooks, there is so much focus on structure first. And collocations, this is where Lexis comes from. So I started with my students not just talking about synonyms and antonyms and suffixes and prefixes, but also what follows with this word. Or what's a collo? Knowledge. Get knowledge, acquire knowledge, share knowledge, right? These are collocations. And this was my conclusion. The first part is not my idea. It's really the lexical approach. But the second part, how? Because if you have a worksheet, make or do, and your students do, make the bed, do the dishes, that's great. But is it going to be like always Coca-Cola? Only if they do the worksheet 20 times. And who wants to do the worksheet 20 times? This is why I love what clubEFL does, and what anybody does, to engage in repetition. If you enjoy the video, you enjoy the game, you enjoy the song, then you do it again. You enjoy the task, you're going to repeat it. And this is so important, especially outside class, because you don't have enough time in class. So clubEFL is a great example of a way that students can get more input and practice, come to class more prepared to use it in the practice with the students and with you. Which is correct? Listen to music or listening to music?
Listen to.
Yeah, but in some languages it's listening music. So it's not about right, wrong, good, bad. It's just what you hear and what you see again and again in your language, right? So how to do this? Different ways to do it. For me, music was an obvious choice because why? Is music helpful to learn language?
Yes.
Is this a new idea?
No.
Especially not in language teaching. But I was teaching middle school, high school, and adult. And the songs in the textbook, right? If you're 15, 16 years old, and the song, let's learn English, la la la. So, I decided I need to try to do something where my students can get enough repetition. Songs we like to repeat, it's natural. If a student likes a magazine article, that's nice. But you're not going to read the same magazine article naturally again and again. But if you like a song, you repeat it. That's a very powerful thing. Because ultimately, I think you will agree, we want the student to say, repeat it, let's do it again. Not because the teacher said I have to do this 13 times to learn English. That's not going to be the motivation that will last a long time. It needs to be the student wants to do it, and they say, I'm going to repeat it. Then you can be more confident that they'll learn it. So, always Coca-Cola, was my student memorizing this? To me, memorization is, I have to learn this and then, right, on the test. But this, right, she was just watching TV. Always Coca-Cola. And then learning by heart. I made this song to learn irregular verbs based, this is my first song. And I did it because of this problem I saw in my students studying and trying to memorize as opposed to repeating them and learning them. Is that me? I think I might be on the internet. One moment, let me just... Yeah, sorry. How do I, yeah. Okay. Cool. So, back here for a moment. I started to put these ideas together. So this relax, repeat, remember, thinking about when your mother sang you songs when you were small. You relaxed, you repeated, and today, 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Relax, right, watching TV. I don't have to study for my European history test. Then I'm ready to really remember this language. So collocations, especially here, repetition to build this spark. Spark is superpowered automatic recall of knowledge. The idea that when you get enough here, you have this. Why? So you can remember, bonjour, Delphine, allons-y dans le jardin. No. Because that was just, you stop there. Today, we want to go here, right? So, the idea is, I'm the knowledge man, not because I think this is the best part, but because I think this is the best part. But without this, it's not fair for the students, it's not fair for you as teachers. They need to get more. And I think it should be because they want it, not because they are told they have to. This is from one of my songs. It's the same idea. Let's build a base to support higher thought and hold on to all of the things that we're taught. That's from a song I have to learn American geography. This is me with some high school kids and some young learners. I call these songs collocations. I want to do a few songs for you. Can we do some songs? Yeah. I want to show you a bit. The first song I want to do is called Turn It On. And before we begin this song, please watch, observe. Do you see this? Can you see? Yes. I'm going to turn it on. Everybody turn it on. Turn it off. Turn it on. Turn it off. Turn it up. Turn it down. Turn it up. Turn it down. Put it down. Pick it up. Put it down. Pick it up. Put it in. Take it out. Put it in. Take it out. Put it on. Take it off. Put it on. Take it off. Turn it on. Turn it off. Turn it up. Turn it down. Put it down. Pick it up. Put it in. Take it out. Put it on. Are you an English teacher? Cheater. Interesting or boring? Interesting? Yes. Should we continue? 5 more minutes? No. How about 20 minutes? No. Why not? Boring. But if you're 4 years old? No. Come on. Just like read the story again, listen to the song again. How can we do this for older kids and adults? Because everybody needs to repeat this much. It's not only kids who need to repeat, it's that we think, I understand, so I'm finished. Where's the new word? I want to learn new words today. Where's the next level, right? But that's not the same thing as fluent and accurate speech, right? So, I made the song. The song is called? Thank you. I have to turn it on. This video was made by my colleague Vicki Hollett. Maybe some of you know her. She does simple English video. DJ, if that's too loud, where's my DJ? Might be a little loud. Take it out, put it in. Take it out, put it in again. These words are only hard when you study them. Listen, watch, repeat, and you can use them when you need them. Just every time you pick up a pen or start speaking. It's my grandmother. Thank you. So that is turn it on. So one thing I do with students, and I'm happy, I'll give you my email and you can, if you want the words to these songs.
Yes.
So I'm not going to do this with you now, but when I do Rhyme on Time event, do the song first. I don't tell them do the song, sing the song. They need to hear. And then they need to read. And after a few times, yeah. Because think about it. A new song in Greek, English, French, whatever, you don't do the song the first time. Right? That's crazy. So teachers, we have good intentions, you know. We want them to do it. But they're not ready. They're not ready, and you get stressed because you only have 50 minutes or 1 hour and 10 minutes. But they have to have more repetition before they are ready to do this. So what I do is, I'm not going to do it because of time, but we would just do it slowly, right? We'll do a little bit. Me, then you. Take it out, put it in.
Take it out, put it in.
Take it out, put it in again.
Take it out, put it in.
So we do that, and then I play the video again, and then I say, please watch and listen. If you want to do a little bit, you can do a little bit, and everybody does this. That's the idea. So let's turn it on. I want to do one more with you. This one. Hello. The name of this one is You Have It In You in English. If you don't know this expression, we use it like you can do it. You have the what? What's in you? You have it in you, the rhythm. I like that. You have it in you. I can't speak English. You have it in you. You have what?
Potential.
Good. Yeah, and you have the talent.
The power.
The power. The potential, the ability. Excellent, right. Also, this song has collocations, collos with have goals. So with the students, right? And then in the song, you're going to notice many collocations with have. I'm going to show you a short video. Then I'll do the song and put the lyrics for you. If you want to do with me a little bit, you can. If you want to just watch, you can. But first, a short video. So when you replicate that, and it's part how much they remember. DJ, just a little bit. Sorry. Please don't forget me. Have a party, have fun, have a cold, have a problem, have good weather, have a get together, have a test, have trouble, have friends, have plans, have a good time. What? Let's have a party and have fun. We'll have a blast. You'll have good memories of college class, and you can have a problem that doesn't last. Like when you have a cold, but get over it fast. You can have a test or have a paper to write and have trouble falling asleep at night. You can have a bite of some delicious food. Don't have a frown on your face. Get out of your bad mood and have success. Have a drink, have self-esteem, have determination, have an education, have goals, skills, experience, and patience. Have no fear, you know you have it in you. Have guts, have faith, have soul. Have guts, have faith, have soul. Have guts, have faith, have soul. Everybody, have guts, have faith, have soul. Because you have it in you. Yes, you do. You have it. DJ, you have it. You have it in you. You have it. Thank you very much. That's you have it in you. So, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to play the song now and put the lyrics up here. Remember, relax, repeat, remember, but this is the first time for many of you, so don't try to do the song unless you want to try. If you like the videos, I'll show you my YouTube channel, very easy. You can watch them and download them if you want. This is You Have It In You. Whoa, sorry. Oh, it's okay. I got it. It's fluency. I'm saying have a party, have fun, have an education, have a book in your bag when you go on vacation. When you graduate, you'll have a big celebration. Right now, you have a whole lot to do. Have patience and you'll have less stress, it's true. You have enough time, you'll have enough money. When you have more experience, life will be sunny. Have a strong work ethic, you'll have a career where you have responsibility. Have no fear, you'll have all the skills that you want and need. Have it, and you will succeed. You have it in you. Good. Yes, I think you do is true. You have it in you. You have it in you?
Yes.
Let's go. Have success, have a dream, have self-esteem, have determination, have an education, have goals, have no fear. Why? You have it in everybody. Have guts, have faith, have soul. Have guts, have faith, have soul. Good. Have guts, have faith, have soul. You got it. Have guts, have faith, have soul. Because you have it. You have it. You have it. You have it in you. You have it in you. You have it in you. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Okay. Let me make sure I turn off the music or we're going to hear something else. Okay. Great. Now, we need to stop in a moment. I want to... My friends. Okay. All right. If you want to find my videos, just in YouTube, Google Fluency MC. If you or your students want to follow me, please practice English with me. Students, Instagram, Facebook, and very important, please check out the Gallery Teachers Group. Because I really want, well, if you go there today, you'll see it's all Big Bang pictures. So please go. And if you don't like Facebook, remember, you don't have to use Facebook for your friends and things. Just go and use it for professional development. Because this is a closed group. I'm in charge, so it's very safe. It's very good. For kids, we have a Rhyme on Time group. I don't have a picture with me, but if you go Rhyme on Time, Gallery Languages is a group for my events. And last thing, let's try to make this happen, everybody, because I really think there's some good connection between the work Demetrius and all of you are doing and the work Gallery is doing. So I hope we can do things with that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I have one request, because 2 people asked me today if I could get 2 minutes. Do I have 2 minutes? I want to do one more song because 2 people asked me to do my stick, stuck, irregular verb song. So I'm just going to do, I'll show you the video and we'll do it one time. Thank you. It's my most popular song, so I think that, let me, DJ.
Yes, that's fine.
We got to make sure it's not in this PowerPoint. Let me go grab it from something else. This is the first song that no, it's not that one actually, that's just a song. Thank you, DJ. You're fine. It's in here. Yes, let's go here. Except I think stupidly I just pressed the middle button, so it's going to play the small one.
One moment, please. Do not adjust your dial. Do not attempt.
Uh-oh. Here we go. I hope. Okay. Let's check the level. Uh-oh, there's nothing. What happened? There you go. Let's go back. Let's start that again. Okay, this is stick, stuck.
Once again, this
Once I get you family, DJ, a little bit louder. DJ, step a little bit louder. Alright, check this out. The microphone I take it. You shake it. Wait, back to the style I created. Think, talk, see, soy. Listen to the lesson that I teach. Talk, don't sleep, slut. I preach, prep. I speak. Let you know I keep having fun. I'll never be beaten. I win. Do begin. Shoot. No, I don't own a gun. I lead so I can feed the knowledge you need straight to your head when I bring you catch. Sit back, relax, don't fight. It's called stick, stuck, stuck. Stick, stick, stuck, stuck. I say ho. I say ho, ho, ho. Don't freeze when I speak. It's real, you can feel. I don't steal. I choose the very best ones and break them into my lives and into your mind when we meet. I will bet you forget. I get every head nod. Don't think about stopping. Just come. This is hip hop. I don't sing. I sing. I cling on each and every word you hang. It's called stick, stuck, stuck. Again, stick, stuck, stuck. I say yeah. I say yeah. It's not enough to drink. You gotta spend. Tell me what your goals, please lend me your ear. Come here and I'll lay down this new sound that I make. I hope you don't say that you think it's junk. I hope you don't think that I think. And if you're thirsty for English, come drink. Because I sing all the competition when they hear that I give encouragement when I spit. Never quit. Don't sit. Yeah, I like it like that. I'll even kneel and beg you to express what you feel. I rise when I cry. Up through the beat, tap your feet as you ride. And those that hide, I find. And if you flee, then I'll track you down, down, down. It's called stick, stuck, stuck. One more time, stick, stuck, stuck. I say ho, I say ho, ho, ho. Now you see that I mean every word of the message that I send. I show I can fly, and now you know I shine. And so I'll throw you the ball. It's your turn to grow with the birds that you learn. Grammar through lyrics I draw. Beats to ELF, now I go. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Because, do you know this one? Do you know this one? Why the 3 R's? And why learn by heart? Why? Because what we learn with pleasure, we never forget. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. I would ask if you have questions, but already it's very late. But if you want to come ask me today or tomorrow anything, please, anytime.
Δεν μπορούμε να πούμε μόνο ένα ευχαριστώ. Πρέπει να πούμε ένα πολύ μεγάλο ευχαριστώ. Γιατί τελειώσαμε πολύ άπλη. Δεν ξέρω αν ακούγομαι πίσω, γιατί δεν έχω μικρόφωνο. Πού είναι? Γιατί δεν έχω? Γιατί είναι πιο σημαντικό. Εάν έχασε, περίμενε, είναι τόσο σημαντικό. Απλώς μια υπενθύμηση. Δεν ξέρω κατά πόσο έχετε δηλώσει. I'm not sure. Το έχουμε δείξει. Δεν ξέρω κατά πόσο έχετε δηλώσει και αύριο για τις ομάδες. Είναι πάρα πολύ σημαντικό να ξέρουν οι άνθρωποι για πόσο κόσμο ετοιμάζονται. Επίσης, μην ξεχάσετε ότι αύριο είναι σημαντικό να έχετε μαζί σας λαπτοπάκι, ταμπλετάκι, κάτι τέτοιο.